we always talk about how there is just so much to do on the coast, and I think when people think the coast, the beaches, they maybe think the summer.
Naturally,
that's fine. We forgive you, but don't forget there's a lot to do in the winter. We're guilty of forgetting.
Yeah, and I think we kind of settle into hibernation mode, and then we're like, oh man, there's nothing to do. But the good news for you is that that's not true.
It's not true at all. And who knows that better than Ocean City Tourism? That's why today we are so happy to have Jennifer Evans with us on the Coast Life Couch. Jennifer, welcome. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for inviting me.
Of course. So first, we just want you to introduce yourself, if it's okay, before we jump into all the fun the coast has to offer. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do with OC Tourism.
Well, I'm the social media manager and digital guru, I guess. I work a lot on the website. I write a lot of different blogs. I do all the social posting and just work with a really great group of people, and we make a lot of our local advertisements. We do all the performances in the pack that have been happening throughout the year, and we just do a lot of education and brand awareness of Ocean City.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And I mean, there's been so many events this year in Ocean City that have been big successes. I mean, last we talked to you, we were talking the van show.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
That's right.
And I think that's also just sort of a testament as to who you are as sort of the spokesperson of events that go on in Ocean City, because you're a very adventurous spirit. Maybe what are some of your favorite things to do this time of year?
Oh, this is like a really nice time of year. It feels like it's almost a little bit of a reset. You kind of get to enjoy the coast to yourself. So it gives you a place to like explore nature, kind of reconnect with your surroundings. There's a lot of really beautiful parks to visit. I love feeling that crisp, cold air and that salty smell just when you walk the coast. And it doesn't get too, I mean, there's still a lot of days in winter where you can still walk with your shoes off. In the sand. Might be a little cold at first, but it does after. It just feels so good to be able just to take that moment and just really appreciate the beauty of where we live.
Definitely. Yeah, I remember growing up when we would vacation in Ocean City when we didn't live around here, and we would always say like, oh, Ocean City must be a ghost town, you know, in the summer or in the winter, and how do people live here year round? Now I get it. But what does Ocean City specifically look like in the winter and the fall months?
Well, the fall, it's still actually really busy. Plus the leaves are changing, and there's a lot of really fun events. As you move into winter, people start to switch gears. They get ready for the holidays, the Winter Festive Lights, and then that kind of concludes the end of the year with a fireworks celebration on New Year's Eve. But then January and February, things kind of hibernate just a little bit more, but there's still a lot of restaurants and businesses that are still open. And there's still a lot of places to explore, like trails. Maybe if you don't like the bugs, now is a chance to go just bundle up a little bit and just take a walk through that nature. There's no mosquitoes there to bite you. So it's like you kind of get the best of the both worlds. You're not in the heat, so you can go out for extended periods of time, but it's all, just always make sure to bundle up and just wear the protective clothing. Still a lot of surfing happens, golfing. People still love to fly kites, play Frisbee. I like to search for a lot of shells after storms because they tend to wash up, along with various places for sea glass. The colors of the sky just have a nicer, softer pastel feel to them. And then, I don't know, it's just something about the air. It's just really beautiful. And then the bay, a lot of fishing takes place, a lot of rock fishing this time of year. So it's like, yes, there's not as many crowds and people and a lot of great food specials, but overall, you just kind of feel like you have the place to yourself again. You get to reconnect with your favorite places and those places that you love and always want to be in. A lot of them are still open in the winter.
It kind of goes from the sort of over-the-top hustle bustle of summer into the sort of quiet, small town that a lot of people grew up with Ocean City always being.
Yes. So even now, just talking to you, it almost sounds like you really know the hidden gems of Ocean City, and you really get to know the hidden gems in the off season when it is a little more relaxed. So we're going to be back in just a minute, but coming up, Jennifer, you had this really fun blog post where you listed a lot of fun things that people can do that maybe you didn't think of before, even if you lived on the coast forever. I know people are like, I'm from here, we know, but there's still some really fun ideas. All right, so Jennifer, we'll be right back with you in just a minute. You're watching Coast Life, and just a minute ago we introduced you to Jennifer Evans with OC Tourism, and the good news is the fun's not over. She's still right here. We are still talking to her about all of the fun ideas you have. So you put out this really cool blog post, if you will, on your Ocean City Tourism website, and it was, fun things you can do in Ocean City during the off season. And to be honest, we're like, oh, it's probably the things we've thought of.
But there's a lot of stuff on there that, we never even considered, or I didn't even know was there.
Right. we already got started. We're like, we're going to try this, and we're going to try this. So I know we built this up a lot. We're going to let Jennifer explain. Jennifer, what was on this list? If you could give us some of the reminders.
Yeah, well, one, even though I'll do the indoor one first, just because it's the first indoor one, but you have to go ice skating at the carousel.
That's the one that I was really excited
that's
about
not
and
outdoor.
honestly didn't even know about, which I feel stupid not knowing about that, but I had no idea.
That hotel has been around for generations, and just something about going to ice skate inside. It's still cold and you feel like you're outside, and it's just so much fun.
Yes.
Love it there.
It's a lot of fun. So that's definite. Have to give that a whirl.
Have to.
Second is, like we talked about, of course, shelling. This is a great time to go shelling, especially after winter swell.
Yeah.
The conchs, whelks come up onto the beach. Just be careful there's no living creatures inside. If there are, we always just leave them be.
Yes, please.
You don't want to remove them from their environment.
Good reminder.
And plus you can watch seals come in the wintertime, and there's a lot of owls, and there's just so much the bird life around here. So there's like a lot for bird watchers. This is a great time to look for owls, listen for owls, and watch the migration of the birds as they go back and forth through the bay and the ocean. It's just really, the sounds are beautiful.
Yes.
I also really love, like at Northside Park, if you want to do something different, they have an outside gym where you can do like sit-ups and pushes and pull-ups, and they have like an outdoor exercise area underneath like a pavilion area outside. But if you want to just do something in the open doors, get some exercise, go there, or take the trails, walk there. I love even walking over at the Assateague side where the Radcliffe houses, that enchanted, I called it Enchanted Trail, but you walk through a forest of trees, and in the summertime there are a lot of bugs, so that's why, like in the fall and the winter time, it is a great place to take the children. It's a great place to just go for yourself for a nature walk, and you get to see a really cool historic building at the end of the trail. I also really like flying a kite at the kite loft. You can get amazing kites.
We
So
love
like,
the kite loft.
yes, always something of an adventure when you go to the kite loft. So, and just to see your kite in the sky, it's a little gray, so it just kind of makes the sky pop with color. It's fun. There's lots of wind. Plus, you have a lot of the beach to yourself.
Yeah, that's a
so
great point.
you're not really feeling like you're stepping on people.
Yeah.
I actually really enjoy taking a bike ride and going down the side streets in Ocean City. There's a lot of unique houses and architecture and just different time periods and places and spaces of homes there. And it's just a really neat way to explore your surroundings. I mean, people find there's a castle in Ocean City that a lot of people don't know about.
There is.
Like us.
I know. I heard about that. I didn't know if it was true or not.
Yeah, there's a castle on the Bayside. It's a really unique structure. It's been there for a very long time.
Does someone live there?
Yeah, people live there, and I think they rent it out in the summer.
Oh my gosh. So don't just like ride your bike up and like start taking pictures in front of it.
Yeah,
But I mean, amazing.
I love that.
Okay, so this is what's
Your
adding
list of Instagram photos to take.
to the list of things we have to do. But you also have like fun crafts on there. I mean, this is really a unique list. Like I said, you kind of think, even if you live at the coast, oh, I already know all the little hidden gems. But there's a lot of creativity that maybe you didn't think
I
of.
love some of like the specificity too, like with shelling, you said look for heart-shaped rocks.
rocks.
Yes, I think that's a great one to get the kids excited about it too, because sometimes I might be like, oh, shelling, like that's not as cool as my iPad, but like if you give them something specific to look for, then it becomes a game.
And it's amazing, once you start looking for something, you start noticing them everywhere. So all of a sudden you're like, oh, the rocks are shaped like hearts. Oh, the shells are, look, a cloud. Like it just, it all just kind of comes full circle, and it just makes for a great activity, because then you're just looking for fun stuff.
Yes.
What else? We have so many things. We were making sun catchers.
Yes, the frozen sun catchers.
I think we're going to try that actually on another day of Coast Life. The frozen sun catchers is a really unique idea. Yeah.
And something fun too, if you just want the crystal clear ice, just make sure to boil the water.
Oh,
Good
that's
tip.
true. Very good
says,
point.
yeah.
You guys have so many great ideas. Where can we continue to keep up with you and learn more and keep up with all of your cool blog posts?
Oh, you can go to ococean.com/blog. There's a variety of fun reading that goes on throughout the year there. I think we try to post at least 3 or 4 blogs a month. So there's always new content up there weekly to read.
Great.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, and thanks for keeping us updated. Really great ideas, especially maybe you're trying to get the kids out of the house, get them away from those electronics for the rest of the winter. Just keep up with OCOcean.com. Yep, I got that right? Awesome, there we go. All right, well, Jennifer, thank you so much for being here today. We'll have you back again soon, I'm sure, because you just always have good ideas. Right now, though, a good idea is to just stay where you are, because we have more Coast Life coming your way.